Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to candle review number 2 of the day. Up next, we have a Nest fragrance, and if you are not familiar, Nest is owned by Laura Slatkin, and she's married to Harry Slatkin, so the two of them have their own respective candle brands. And I've been a huge fan of Nest candles for a number of years. I especially have two specific fragrances that I always repurchase from Nest every holiday season. And the first one is, of course, Holiday. It's a classic. Everybody loves Holiday. The second is Birchwood Pine. If you've never smelled Birchwood Pine, it is just a very clean, fresh pine tree scent. It is absolutely lovely, and I highly, highly recommend it. So those two particular fragrances I always have available for this time of year, and I really enjoy them. So another fragrance that I really loved from Nest that they unfortunately discontinued was their Spiced Orange and Clove. I will never understand why they got rid of that, but that's okay. I realize, you know, everybody has their reasons, but I think it was silly to discontinue that one. That being said, one of the newest holiday scents that Nest has put out is this really beautiful crystallized ginger and vanilla bean. I am gonna go ahead and pop the box into frame really quickly because as far as like gift giving candles, I do think that Nest has some of the best packaging and presentation. So this is the box, and I just think the design of it and the overall, like, and this is a silly thing, but the quality of the box is just really nice. So if you are looking to give a quote unquote luxury candle gift to someone, if you know they're a huge candle fan, I think this would be a fun thing to kind of splurge on for someone else. So, and this particular scent, I think is going to be kind of a nice universal one. I always think Holiday is a great gift option as well, but oh man, I think this would be a fantastic option, especially if you know someone really loves the gourmand scents, because that's really what you're getting with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the little blurb on the back of the box, and we'll kind of read through these fragrance notes here. I'll tell you what I smell in the candle. We'll talk about the performance, and I'll let you know whether I think it's worth splurging on, which, spoiler, I think it is. So as always, I will also link this in the description box below this video. So if you want to know where to go pick it up, I'll link a few places down below. Okay, crystallized ginger and vanilla bean. Heartwarming notes of crystallized ginger, cinnamon, and vanilla bean create an irresistible gourmand fragrance that captures the rich aromas reminiscent of the holiday season. So it looks like our predominant notes here are going to be that crystallized ginger, the cinnamon, and the vanilla bean. So what are you actually getting with this when you stick your nose in it? So here's what I actually smell. I smell a really delicious homemade like sugar cookie recipe. So that really nice kind of basic vanilla sugar cookie scent with a touch of cinnamon. It's almost like you just did the tiniest little sprinkle of cinnamon on top of the cookies. And I do smell just a hint of ginger in here. I was actually somewhat intimidated about picking this candle up because I'm not actually a huge fan of ginger. I know a lot of people are, but I have some negative connotations with ginger. It reminds me of my pregnancy because I tried to eat a lot of ginger to help with like my severe morning sickness. And now whenever I smell ginger or I taste it, honestly, it just reminds me of having horrible morning sickness, which for me was, you know, not the most pleasant memory. I love my daughter. She was obviously worth every single, you know, moment of that nausea, but you know, not always the greatest memory for me in terms of scent memory with ginger. That being said, this really is more of like a sweet candied ginger, and it's really not the predominant note for me, you guys. I smell more of that like that vanilla sugar cookie with that touch of cinnamon And then almost like there's just a few like really finely chopped like candied ginger pieces like within the sugar cookie. Does it smell like a baked sugar cookie? I think it actually smells a little bit more like the dough versus the baked sugar cookie. Those to me are definitely two different scents, and this is more of like that doughy kind of smell. It is absolutely delicious, and this is a fabulous blend, you guys. I really am a fan. And this is probably going to be another situation where I'm really going to fall in love with this. And then Laura's going to discontinue it because that is just, I swear, the way that it goes for me. The fragrance itself is absolutely heavenly, and it is like A+. If you like gourmand fragrances, go try this. You're gonna be in heaven. In terms of performance, it's pretty like on par for what I have come to expect from the Nest single wicks. So this here is the, I would say, the most traditional or probably most purchased size from Nest. This is the 8.1 ounce single wick. I have to admit, I have better luck with her single wick candles than I do her 3-wick candles. I have purchased a number of those in the past, and they tend to get kind of dirty and sooty at the halfway point. The single wick candles tend to not do that. Occasionally the single wicks tunnel for me, but sometimes they also correct themselves with that, and sometimes they don't. Like, I have had to put a Nest candle in a crock before, which is a major bummer, especially for the price point, but it really isn't the norm for that to happen. So strength and throw, I think, are pretty average. I put it right around like a 6.5, maybe a 7 for strength, probably more like a 6, 6.5. And the throw is right around like a 6 as well. So I think that that is pretty acceptable for the amount of wax that you have here. I really enjoy this one, you guys, and I would definitely recommend checking it out if you are a fan of Nest to begin with, or if you are just looking to get started with Nest candles and you're looking for kind of like a safe entry candle into the brand as far as holiday scents go. I think this would be fantastic, a great way to kind of dive in. If you are looking for just a very traditional holiday scent from them, absolutely check out Holiday, and then Birchwood Pine as well. They're just lovely, lovely fragrances, and I'm a big fan. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this review was helpful. Please let me know if you have picked up the Crystallized Ginger and Vanilla Bean yourself. And let me know what your thoughts are. So check out the description box for links on where to purchase this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you are new, and obviously if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate a thumbs up. So thanks so much for taking the time to be here, and I will see you one more time today for another Homeworx candle review. Take care. Toodaloo.